Okay, so hello everybody. Welcome, welcome back to another video. Um, so yeah, in this video, honestly, I'm gonna be talking about some things while I just walk around the party royale and stuff like that. Um, so what this main video is really gonna be about is just some certain things that have happened to me in my life. And this is not really to like sound weird or just like anything like that. It's just to explain some stuff as it is. So what I mean by like explaining things is like, um, I'm calling this video, I'm probably just gonna call this story time, and I might do this as like an occasional thing if you guys want to see this. I just tell you certain things that I can tell you that I remembered from when I was little, or things that actually happened in my life. So, yeah, the first thing I do want to talk about is, so let's say, I was about 5 to 4 years old, right? And basically, uh, best way I can explain this is that, I was, messing around in the kitchen, and basically what happened was, like, I don't know if you guys know, I don't really know what it's called, but the best thing I can say is, um, like the top four and the top two and the top bottom teeth of your front teeth. I was messing around in the kitchen with my mom, and I actually lost all four of those teeth because what happened was I was just messing around and I hit my mouth and I lost all those. I know it's not really important to tell everybody, but basically ever since that day has happened, and on the top two teeth that I did lose, they are now always crooked and they're kind of stuck. And sadly now that is why I also have a lisp now. But besides all of that, another thing that did also happen when I was little, I think like 6 or 7 I was, if I remember correctly, somewhere around there. Um, I actually, I hope YouTube allows me to talk about this stuff, by the way. I hope I don't get this video taken down or anything, but best way I can explain it was I was playing Wii in me and my brother's room. Like right now in our house that we're living in, that we've been living in for a very long time because we, in 2018 we came back to where we're currently living, and before that when I was younger, me and my brother were both staying in his room, but now I'm currently in the living room because the living room has like a little section where it cuts out into my area, and yeah. So basically, I was playing in me and my brother's room because it was kind of both ours at the time. And what happened was I fell off of, I think it was my brother's bed or my bed, I don't really remember. And I basically just bro, Anakin, can you leave me alone? I basically just kind of like uh the best way I can explain it was I kind of just, bro, no, no. I kind of just fell backwards and basically just like I hit the side of my head, and it kind of basically the side of my head got hit open, and I had to be rushed to the hospital. And the crazy thing is, thank God my family brought me to the hospital in time, because if that did not happen, I could have, passed away. But, thank God to my mom and my brother Oscar. If you guys are wondering, I have two brothers. Um, So yeah, we have my brother Oscar, which you guys might know from my live streams that I did, and then we also have my brother JP or John Paul. So yeah, I am the youngest out of all of them. So yeah, hash. And yeah, um, you know what? Actually, while he's doing that, I'll do this. Hold on. So yeah, but besides that, that's all that. Um, so yeah, that's the best way I can really explain that. And then another thing that actually happened in school, which was pretty crazy and pretty stupid also. Um, I kind of basically, best way to explain it is, I was in this group chat with some of my friends, right? And at the time of this happening, this was, I think, when, I don't really want to get too into the detail of it, but the best way I can explain it was, when certain places were causing, like, I don't really know if you want to call it invasions or people going to different countries and causing problems, like certain things, if you can understand what I mean. Um, and at the time, I thought I was being like protective of myself, and I basically was saying if anything would happen, I would, try to protect myself or anything like that. And by the way, one of my friends did actually get me in trouble. He snitched on me, and he actually almost made me get arrested. And yeah, that's just another thing that kind of happened. And if that did happen, I would have been out of school for like a month and probably never be able to go back to school. But also another thing is I am completely graduated from high school. I have been out of high school basically 11 months now. And yeah. But yeah, as it is, you know, another thing that I can say also too is when I was still in high school, I got into a lot of beef with some people, and I basically just like kind of like how can I say by like beef I got into like arguments with some people a lot. And I said some pretty stupid things that I shouldn't have back then because I didn't know it was bad. I don't want to really get into too much of detail, but basically this beef or whatever I had with this person caused a lot of problems for me. And during the like last couple of weeks of school, I had to not go to I think it was like the last 2 weeks of school. I didn't go because I didn't feel safe and I was a bit afraid. So I just didn't go to school for 2 weeks. And if you guys are wondering, um, my grades they dropped, but they didn't drop like too much to the point that I wouldn't pass 12th grade at the time. So I was okay because I was literally always doing my work, and like the time that of the 2 weeks we weren't really doing work anymore, so it didn't even really matter. And yeah, but as it is, I just wanted to make this video as like a bit of a story time. Um, if you guys do want to see this occasionally, on like as an occasional thing, definitely let me know, and I'll definitely consider on doing. Are you okay? Yeah, like as I said, I'll do this as definitely as an occasional thing. I can't even speak. Occasional thing. So like yeah. Besides that, um, I hope you guys do have a good rest of your morning, evening, or afternoon. There's a guide skeleton forces summon, also known as Hogs. If you did enjoy this video, like I always say, consider on hitting that like, subscribe button, commenting, and maybe even sharing to help me out with the algorithm and everything. Um, I'm sorry I haven't been live streaming Doom recently. I've just been kind of like all over the place. I'm trying my best to get myself into getting used to doing everything right now because I have to manage so many things. By what I mean by manage is I have to, you know, I'm trying to stay consistent on Twitch right now. I'm also trying to stay consistent on here, and then I'm trying to post a video on my main TikTok almost every day. I actually just posted another TikTok on my second on my second TikTok page that I post VR chat content on as well. So yeah, but besides that, I'm gonna go now, and yeah, well, bye bye everybody. If, like I said, if you do want to see more of this, like I said in my last Puerto Royale video, if you do want more of this, depending how many views or likes this get, even though the first one didn't really get a lot, I'll definitely do this more. So yeah, bye guys.